I'm not supposed to be good at production. Shh. Don't hate, appreciate. Welcome. Welcome to the Dota 2 Kiev Major. OG versus VP, best of 5. Oh man, I'm a bit late. I just woke up. I slept in a bunch, but I'm ready to cast the Grand Finals Game 4. Not Game 1, not Game 2, not even Game 3 in a best of 5. Game 4. If I was unlucky, the series would be over right now, but no. I am not unlucky. We're seeing a Game 4 and possibly a Game 5, and so are you. And it's going to be glorious. Hold on. I just need to... Okay, we're good. Sweet. All right. So, guys, are you excited? Are you excited right now? I hope you are. It's going to be hype. Also, is my microphone good? I would like to hear in the comments whenever my microphone breaks, because for some reason my driver just doesn't like me. And occasionally I go into full robot mode, and it's possible I'm in full robot mode right now. So, just let me know. Just let me know. But here we are. Gonna hop right into it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, guys. Let's do it. All right. So, they're actually well into the draft. That's kind of sick. I kind of expected that Treant Protector to be banned first. That's personally my staple hero. That's the hero that I play the most, and I know the most about and everything. It's kind of my niche. And they also banned Naga Siren, which is quite interesting, because OG, they're a team that really likes to use Naga Siren in their draft to pressure the entire map with that sole hero, and it's quite possible to do that after you get a bunch of items on him. But it's pretty hard to do that if you're not OG and you're not playing against Virtuous Pro. So it's a lot of respect to go and ban that hero. And meanwhile, OG's gonna ban Wisp and Darkseer, two incredibly good support heroes that Virtuous Pro really like to fight with. Wisp more defensive, and Darkseer as well. Basically, they just defend high ground for the entire game, and it's incredible. It's just like they can't push into Darkseer. It's so good. And with Wisp, it's just so good for map control, because if anybody shows on the map, you can globally teleport with any other hero. And within 2 seconds, 2.7, it depends on what level you are. And then they'll just gank them, and it's a free kill most of the time. And in 12 seconds, you're right back to start. It's pretty hype. So, the two opening picks for Virtus Pro and OG are Magnus, Crystal Maiden, and Warlock Terrorblade, respectively. Now, these are both a single core, a single support openers, which I've started liking a lot more from teams. Some teams, they open with double core, some teams open with double support, but getting a core and a support with the opening is really, really good. It opens up your draft so that you can have a much more flexible picks later on, as well as it's hard for the other team to ban specific heroes against you. If you have two supports in your opening draft, they can just start banning cores, and it's kind of hard for them to miss. But if you have a support and a core, both another support and possibly two other core positions are available to you to pick heroes into, and it's going to make it harder for them to ban against you. So they actually need to think what is this team going to pick against me? So they ban Axe, which is really interesting because that was a key component in last game's victory. Axe pretty much won them the game by himself, which is pretty hype. I mean, you can see axes like this carry games by themselves pretty handily. But then again, that's not to discredit Virtus Pro or OG, the rest of them, because I'm sure that the Axe player that they had was pretty mental. So getting that ban is pretty good, as well as the Legion Commander, and we're going to see an Ursa ban as well. I think this makes sense because Ursa and Magnus is actually an incredibly powerful combo. There's a lot of combos with Magnus that also are just probably going to go through the draft. I don't know if they're going to ban Juggernaut. That's my prediction. If they ban Juggernaut here, because that's one of the more popular, one of the more standard picks to go with the Magnus. And they're going to ban Troll Warlord in a sense. So that's another standard pick to pair up with the Magnus. So we may still see a melee carry such as a PA or a Juggernaut for Virtuous Pro, but they're going to pick Monkey King as their other support. So this is really interesting because OG has basically been just banning cores in the second phase, and they're able to let through the Monkey King of, I believe it's Lil playing Monkey King. I think Lil is their support player, but it's gonna be or Ramses. I mean, he has the monkey as his picture. It's probably him now that I think about it. But that hero is incredibly powerful right now. Just the map control and the vision that he gives you, as well as the team fight potential, is so high. So they're gonna take that as their second support, as well as the incredibly powerful lane domination hero Crystal Maiden. It's actually like you just walk up and use whatever spell you want. Literally, your Q, your W, and the other, and it pretty much just wins you the lane by yourself. Unless there's like a really hardcore tri lane that can pretty much just burst down the Crystal Maiden. Which they could probably go for that. They already have two heroes that could be potentially used in an aggressive tri lane with Warlock and Terrorblade. Which, by the way, can we talk about how deep into the reserve time they're going? They're really thinking about this pick. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to think of what they want here, and they're going to go with Earth Spirit. This is really good because it gives them early game presence with all of the ganking potential that Earth Spirit has. And there's the Juggernaut I talked about. Pretty interesting that they picked it up after the Monkey King. I actually kind of respect it because if they pick the Juggernaut in that position, maybe they give up Monkey King to OG instead. So, very, very good drafting coming out of Virtuous Pro. And OG getting Enigma. Now, to me, this seems desperate. They are down a game in the grand finals. Enigma is such a high value, such a high risk, high reward hero. And if it doesn't work out the way they want it to, then it's gonna be tough for them to win, because playing around the cooldown of Black Hole is hard. It is difficult. Let's just put it that way. So, we're going to see what they're going to ban here. Now, this is probably going to be, a strong mid laner. They played DK, Virtuous Pro picked DK last game. So, they're going to ban the DK just because they don't need the mid laner, I believe. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true. They do also need a mid laner. So, this is the two mid lane heroes. I don't exactly see this. This is probably an Invoker ban, to be honest. Invoker just messes with OG so much right now, just because it's such a counter to Enigma, because you have so many ranged stuns that can cancel Black Hole, and it also deals with the pushing power of Terrorblade pretty handily with all of his AoE spells. So they're gonna ban Shadow Fiend instead. That's also decent, but I feel like Shadow Fiend is not wasn't necessarily the pick for Virtuous Pro. I think that they're probably gonna go for Invoker instead. So can't see the game. Oh, wait, what? Are you serious? Guys, I suck. I suck so bad. Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh my god. Why is... production's not my thing, guys. I'm the worst. Okay, well, there's their counter. Is that a mid lane silencer? Okay. This is pretty great. Wow, this is really interesting. This Ember Spirit pick is pretty good. I actually really like it because it's gonna give them some mid game snowball potential, as well as it's a pretty safe early game mid laner. Can kind of deal with the gank potential of Monkey King and Crystal Maiden. That being said, he probably needs to have a Warlock to kind of babysit him and to heal him up and everything. But this is going to be a good game. It's going to be really, really interesting. They have a lot of ways to deal with Enigma, and this silencer is like, it's risky. Don't get me wrong, it's risky, but because like it's not like a high skill cap hero that somebody would spam 1,000 games with to gain MMR. You know, like that's the thing. Some heroes are like that, like Invoker, like Ember Spirit, like Storm Spirit, stuff like that. But they're just gonna pick Silencer to be safe, just so that they can counter initiate into the Enigma. It gives them an option to get the Terrorblade to not sunder and not get his full HP back, and it's pretty important. So to be honest, I actually like this pick. It's pretty good. Sorry, I'm just taking a bite of my oatmeal. That's good oatmeal. Yeah, I'll talk with my mouth full. I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, going into the game, it's going to be really, really interesting because I want to see where they lane it. That's the main thing. Predictions, first player to get 15 denies, definitely Juggernaut. Smoke gang kills at the end. You know what, I'm just going to go with this. Like, but look at this. Look at he's already, look at this, guys. Can we talk about this? Player perspective. Oops. They both smoked, both TP'd mid, and then they just ran at each other. That's so cool. And they're gonna put a ward down here as well. I'm actually gonna fix my camera just to make it a little bit more smooth for the viewers, for the fans, guys, for the fans. So it's video, right? Or hot? It's definitely camera speed, edge pan. What if we do this? Okay. I just disabled edge pan, boys. That's like the worst thing you could do. What if we do this? That just increases the speed. All right, we'll just play it by ear. Actually, look at this courier. He's actually just gained 50 move speed because of a joke ability. Like, that's crazy. It's actually not really a joke ability. It has its tactical purposes. Regardless, it looks like they're going to be laning this pretty standard. I thought that they were going to go aggro try because they had Earth Spirit Warlock, and that's actually like two really good lane heroes, especially with Terrorblade. But the thing is, Terrorblade is kind of a toss-up because once your Metamorphosis is on cooldown, it's kind of easy for them to pressure you because the huge power spike and all the damage you get from Metamorphosis, you don't get it anymore. You don't even get the range, and the downtime is significant. The downtime for 100 seconds, it's not really worth the 40-second power spike. So they're going to be laning this bot lane against the solo Magnus, which goes the standard poor man's shield tango build. This is actually really good because it allows him to play pretty aggressive. He can take a lot of harass from the Warlock before he's forced to leave the lane, and he's going to find his levels that way. So they're actually already going in for a gank on no one. They're pressuring this mid lane pretty heavily because they don't want this. They don't want this the silencer to free farm. If they can get him as low as possible, well, I mean, as underfarmed as possible, they basically want to starve him out, because if he gets a good start, it's going to be really hard for them to bring this back. Now, this is interesting. The Monkey King's going for the courier snipe, and I feel like he could be using his hero to be doing other things at the moment, because right now he actually went passive first. This is very unstandard for a Monkey King, because normally you want to get the tree dance for the ganking potential as well as the vision they'll give you. Instead, he went his passive first. Now, the passive is mainly a lane. It's a laning ability. You want to be zoning the offlaner, which there is no offlaner for OG. They actually just took Enigma, told him, go jungle. We don't want to deal with this Crystal Maiden, Juggernaut, plus Monkey King pressure. They can basically not only kill Enigma, but stop him from farming and stop him from getting levels in XP. So he decides to find what he can in the jungle. He's going to be able to get his levels and gold this way. But it does give the Juggernaut free farm, which, I mean, my prediction, I said that he's going to be one of the first players to get 15 denies. And it's a race between him and Terrorblade in this sense. So we're actually just going to have this tab open just because curious to who's going to be winning this war of attrition. It actually looks like First Blood right now, but Monkey King is surprisingly tanky. But yo, it actually is First Blood, so that's good. If he had Tree Dance, maybe he doesn't get picked off there. But the Earth Spirit is going to be able to find him with his Rolling Boulder, pick him off that way. And Ember Spirit, just with the crazy high DPS of Flame Guard, it's like for level 1, it's 400 damage magical if you get him from start to finish. Which, I mean, it's over 8 seconds, so you do have to be standing right next to him that entire duration. But that's fine. I mean, if somebody has a low move speed and you have a higher move speed than them, you can chase them back all the way to their tower. And that's basically it. And then they'll just take 400 damage, and for a lot of situations, that's a kill. Speaking of kills, this Magnus is not looking too healthy. Yeah, Fly is actually going to play this pretty well. That's a great, wow, 6 shockwave from Pasha. That's actually really good. The Fly would have been able to get a full mana pool and a full HP pool from that regeneration rune if he didn't just use his shockwave to cancel the effects from the regeneration while healing himself up to full with the shrine. Good play. Like, it's like, dude, I like it. Seeing high level play is just so nice. Meanwhile, S4 getting his levels in the jungle. What else can you really say about this? Warlock trying his best to zone out the Magnus. Doing a pretty good job of it. It's 3 minutes in and he's level 2. No Tail getting his levels in XP, but it's looking like Juggernaut's honestly just straight free farming, and he's going to be able to get the highest net worth pretty soon, unless Ember Spirit can ride the momentum from that first blood and start snowballing a little bit. Because once he gets his 6, the Silencer's dead, straight up. But the thing is, the Silencer needs to get his 6 before him. That's the whole point. That's the whole point to this mid lane, is who gets more last hits, who gets more denies, who gets more XP. So once he gets 6, if he's level 5, he's dead. Because he's just going to burst him with his Fire Remnants, and then he's dead. But if he has his ultimate, there's counterplay potential, and it's not gonna be as guaranteed. So, one thing that's interesting is Crystal Maiden is just straight up taking full advantage of the dire jungle, trying to farm as much as possible with her Frostbite as well as Arcane Aura, because 1 level in Frostbite is all you need to farm neutrals, which I mean is kind of crazy. Crystal Maiden is kind of considered a jungle hero nowadays, which I typically play her as like lane hero, which I mean there's really no lane that he can go in, so this is pretty good fallback. So just go and farm the jungle, get your levels in XP that way. You don't take them from the Juggernaut. This is kind of unfortunate. I don't like how the Earth Spirit is actually taking so many levels from his mid lane. Like, look at it, he's level 3. Why is he level 3? It's crazy. Well, Ember Spirit's level 4, but he's actually doing a pretty good job. But the thing is, like, Silencer, he's going to be able to get his... wow, he's maxing Arcane Curse. That's really cool, actually. I guess that's the play on a core Silencer. You just max your Arcane Curse and spam it in team fights. It's pretty good. Alright. Well, first tower, it's taking some damage. Top tower also looking a little bit weak. Let's check the health of everything. Yeah, it's basically this tower versus this tower right now. So... kind of interesting. It looks like Ramses is actually going to be going push build, so he wants to get aura items. I don't know if he's going Helm of the Dominator. That's like kind of an it's standard a while ago. Yeah, that's a super dead Ember Spirit. But he shouldn't typically be 6 around this time anyways. I mean, maybe he should, and actually Earth Spirit's kind of messing with his timings a little bit. But they need to be able to bring this back. They need, if they want this game 5, if they want to take this victory, if they want to win the Kiev Major, they really need to step it up, because Silencer is getting pretty much a free lane here. His farm is incredible. This music though. All right. Cool. Monkey King's level 4. Like, Virtuous Pro is getting so many levels. The Crystal Maiden being level 4 is actually very important as well. Enigma's going Midas. I feel like this is too greedy. I feel like they have a lineup that excels at that 20-minute death ball lineup push, because Virtuous Pro doesn't really have because they have good late game. This is going to be such an interesting game, actually. These are 2 drafts that I'm not used to seeing. Like, Enigma just messes everything up. Like, he just actually just messes... It's just such a factor in the game. You can never really count out either team when this hero's in the game, because mistakes are punished so heavily with Enigma and by Enigma. So, like, if they make a mistake and Enigma's there to punish it, it's huge. So, but if Enigma makes a mistake and they punish it correctly, then that's huge as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game goes. Magnus getting his farm. He's actually not going Iron Talon, which is kind of interesting because he's jungling anyways. Iron Talon is typically the item you want to get if you want to be farming neutrals heavily, but it looks like they're going to be going on the Silencer here. They're going to be able to take him out even though the defensive global silence was there. Pretty good gank. They're actually going to rotate the Terrorblade here as well. It doesn't look like they have a Ring of Aquila, so this creep wave is pretty susceptible to just melting to the tower. But it looks like their damage is going to be enough anyways with the Terrorblade. So first tower of the game is going to be going to OG. There's no glyph on the side of Virtuous Pro. And No Tail's going to be getting that last hit. Pretty good. If we look at the net worth, he's probably up there. That's the thing. He had sort of a contested lane with the Monkey King as well as the Magnus. So his farm isn't the best right now. Meanwhile, Juggernaut literally not... Like, there's no heroes that have been in his lane. Except for this level 8 Enigma now. So... this is pretty huge. Enigma can not exactly zone the Juggernaut with Eidolons, because he has to actually play rather defensively with them. Otherwise, like if he overextends with Eidolons, he's just giving the Juggernaut farm, because he's going to press Q. He's going to kill them pretty quickly, almost instantly. They're 240 HP even at level 4. It's not the biggest HP pool. And it looks like I'm going to be missing a kill on the support bottom. That's actually an interesting choice. He went for Rolling Boulder instead of Boulder Smash. I feel like if he would have got his stun out, he actually if he had his stun queued up, he would have got the kill there instead of Rolling Boulder. Kind of interesting. Wow, okay, this is not something I'm used to seeing. Reverse Polarity at level 6 with Magnus. I guess he kind of wants the... See, this is greedy. This is such a hard spell to use effectively at level 1, because the 2.25 second stun and 200 mana cost is huge. So it's hard to use that effectively. But OG with Enigma and Terrorblade able to win the lanes actually and take mid and bottom tower. It's actually looking like the Silencer might have a rough game. He had a good start, but okay, they're actually diving here. See, there you go. This is the potential of Earth Spirit. Just being able to get the kills like this is huge, because he's gonna be able to snowball off of this. He's gonna have his Veil of Discord soon, and that's even more damage. I mean, if you think of the Fire Remnant ability as just as an offensive weapon instead of as an escape or as a mobility tool, then it has a what is it? What's the recharge time? 35. It has a 110-second cooldown, or 5 second? 105? I'm getting my math wrong. It's 105. 105-second cooldown, or 15. I don't know. My mental math is not on point right now, I guess. But so that's a long cooldown to just be able to throw 3 Fire Remnants at somebody and get the kill. Regardless if it's worth it, the cooldown comes back. Gold stays forever. You always use that. You always use your gold. Meanwhile, you can have something off cooldown forever, and if you never use it, it never gets used. But your gold, it's always going to get used. It's always going to get used somehow. So it's actually just a good item. Okay, that's a haste rune. I'm pretty sure Earth Spirit could die here, but Enigma doesn't actually have Black Hole, so they're not going to be going for this kill. It's actually incredible how the Earth Spirit survived that. That was like 10 seconds. He didn't even have like an RD charge that was able to be used. He actually just, I guess, got lucky. What's the attack? It's only 6, eh? Yeah, I guess he got lucky. Damn. All right. Well, it looks like they're actually going to be looking to push this bottom tower, but No Tail doing his best to take out this top tower as well. It's kind of interesting because the way these lanes are going, I think that the Juggernaut's going to have a little bit more of an impact than the Terrorblade is. Just by the net worth chart, you can see that. But Juggernaut plus Magnus, the farming speed just goes up so much, and now he's getting another tower kill. So good for him. The Earth Spirit's going to be getting his 6 soon, so Jerax looking to get this possible kill on Crystal Maiden. If he gets this kill, that's probably the level 6 of the Earth Spirit. And Juggernaut actually not going to be able to TP out. Going to be going for a kill with his Omni Slash. Almost gets it, but the Warlock was there. Surprisingly, level 6 already with his Warlock Golem, able to cancel the TP of the Juggernaut even through his Magic Immunity. So good play by the Juggernaut. I mean the Warlock. How he managed to get these levels, beyond me. So the Enigma, meanwhile, he's going Mechanism. So he's going to be building the tanky Enigma, tanky teamfight Enigma, which I mean isn't necessarily based around his ultimate. It's less around using Black Hole and more around holding on to Black Hole, like threatening with Black Hole, because if you can't it just, the threat of Black Hole is so high that, like, because 4-second duration with bunch of DPS and an AoE, it's so strong, it's so powerful, and if you just hold on to that forever, and if they can't really kill you, because they want to burst Enigma, they want to say, take him down, we're going to kill him, he's not going to use his Black Hole, and then we're going to be fine. And even though they have multiple ways of dealing with him, even through the late game, even if Enigma gets 6 slotted, they have RP, they have Global Silence. to stun the Enigma out of his ultimate. So it's going to be interesting to see which direction Virtuous Pro takes to actually deal with this Enigma, because he's building the tanky build, which I mean, I don't think that's the I don't think he's going to be getting Refresher anytime soon, which I mean, Refresher this game at least. So like Refresher Orb is kind of the counter to their strategy of just taking them. Just using Global Silence and RP to stop the black hole. But they're actually just going to be able to get away with this Juggernaut, completely avoid the gank. Which, I mean, Ana is looking to see if he can maybe get another kill here. They're too tanky, though. He doesn't have the magic damage for this. Even with, actually, Arcane Rune plus Veil of Discord, it's interesting because I feel like that combination is actually incredibly powerful right now, and he wants to look to fight. So maybe going on the Magnus there is a good play. Meanwhile, he actually has his Blink Dagger. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Maybe if they scouted that, it's not as bad. But the Crystal Maiden's getting a bit aggressive here. Whoa. Okay, who did they just... Okay, Ember Spirit's possibly dead? Actually, no, he's going to be able to go back in. Full Magic Stick up. Getting his ultimate out as well. They're not going to be able to take him down. And it looks like the Magnus is going to pay for his life. 6 stun by Jerax. Actually going to be able to pick off the Silencer as well as the Magnus. And this is a timing window that they really are looking forward to right now, because they have Mech and Arcane Boots on Enigma. So being able to push high ground right now is actually a thing. They can do that. They can start getting racks right now, which is huge. So, I mean, the creep wave is pushed far back. Maybe they don't really want to go for this this top lane push anyway, so looks like they're going to back off after all. So Warlock actually has this Medallion of Courage. This is really interesting because this is such a real support item right now. You don't really typically see any cores get this item because Solar Crest has such good value, but the thing is, you don't really want that on a core hero because you can basically place it and lose the bonuses from it on any hero. And if you're good, if you're good on support and you have good positioning, you can take that loss. You can take that Medallion of Courage minus armor and still be able to be a significant presence in the fight, because you're not getting blown up by one of their cores because you have -6 armor or -7 armor. You're able to use it on your cores in a much more aggressive manner. And they can go other items meanwhile, and you actually, wow, Warlock's getting the full Solar Crest before everything else. This is quite interesting. We're not seeing many Midases this game. Can we actually just take a look? Oops, that's the wrong button. Can we actually just take a look at the Midas count? There's only 2 Midas. This is going to be an interesting game. They don't want to play for late. They actually just want to play for mid-game, which, I mean, they have good mid-game heroes, both teams. So not going for these Midases is pretty interesting. Looks like they want to take a fight, though, honestly. Looks like Jerax, Ana, so much magic damage. Who's their initiation? They don't really have a Blink Dagger on anybody, but Ember Spirit always has his remnants. Until he doesn't. So this is going to be interesting. They actually have such a huge power spike right now, and Virtuous Pro is playing so safe. They don't want to farm their jungle. They don't want to farm the opponent's jungle either. They literally just want to stay high ground because of the power spike of OG right now is so strong. The Warlock, they have all their ultimates. They have way more net worth than Virtuous Pro. 4,000 gold, it's actually a lot at this point in the game, and it's going to be going up even more with this tower. So call it a lead, call it what you will. OG's looking good this game. It's gonna happen, but the thing is, it's such a volatile matchup with all of these heroes. Tiny mistakes can be punished so hard, and all of a sudden, that's an avenue for the other team to get back in the game. Meanwhile, it looks like Monkey King was where actually was he taken picked off? It's actually picked off by the Ember Spirit. So I guess he overextended a little bit. Also going the Medallion of Courage build. Wow, actually going to be taking Roshan pretty handily right here. Not really anything Virtuous Pro can do against that. They don't have the Magnus in position. Actually, oh, that actually could have been another Chaotic Offering kill. Could have been a bait as well. because the spin TP, the Juggernaut isn't the deciding factor this game necessarily. The Juggernaut's more of a late game insurance policy for the for Virtuous Pro, because he assures that they win the late game simply because he's gonna get to his late game potential so much faster because of Empower. But the thing is, I mean, if you have nowhere to farm, then you can't farm anything, and all of a sudden you're falling behind in net worth by a lot. So Terrorblade is actually just straight up building fighting items, or is this fighting items, farming items? It's hard to say with cores these days, how they deal with all of this, because it's kind of interesting, because I feel like this is both fighting and farming items, because the Yasha, the move speed's so good. The Dragon Lance, the attack speed you get from the agility as well as the damage, so good. But it's more of a fighting item, Dragon Lance, because once you get your Metamorphosis off, the bonus attack range is so good with it. So his items are pretty strong. Probably gonna see something like, see, the Silencer pick is really not paying off for them right now. It's more of a, it's kind of interesting because VP, they kind of like this Silencer, you know, but it's hard to win with it. And they're actually going to be able to take out this Juggernaut with the Black Hole, so that's one of their huge cooldowns used. Meanwhile, the Ember Spirit actually goes down to Magnus and Crystal Maiden. Really interesting map movements, really interesting pickoffs going on, because this is not considered overextending. Actually, this is somewhat considered overextending by the Juggernaut. When you have pretty much all of your towers dead, it's not exactly safe to farm here. So running into an Enigma as well as a Terrorblade kind of makes sense that he got his life taken. So it doesn't look like, see, this is another thing. This is such a, I guess since this is one of the only towers that they have, they want to see if they can find farm here as much as possible, but it's so risky. So risky. But the Enigma has his Guardian Greaves, has his Hand of Midas, and he's going for his Blink Dagger, so we're going to be able to see finally an initiation from the Enigma. But the thing is, he really needs to get Silencer. If he can, the dream initiation for Enigma right now is you get an ultimate with Silencer and Magnus. If you can Black Hole Magnus and Silencer, you're winning the fight 100%, like 99%, unless there's a Monkey King to stun you or a Crystal Maiden. But like, that's why it's so hard to play this hero. Your decision-making skills actually need to be godlike. You need to, they're so important on this hero. And it looks like OG's actually not going to take the full frontal assault of VP, and they're actually going to be attacking the side lane with the backdoor protection missing. And taking the tower down to half HP is actually a pretty big deal. No Tail kind of overextending a little bit. This Crystal Maiden's getting pretty ballsy. Ooh, Ana actually missed this Chains Sleight of Fist combo, which is pretty big. Normally you don't see that out of top players, but double stun on the Jerax. They're actually going to take this tower. This is pretty huge. Monkey King ultimate is actually coming out. Maybe the Terrorblade actually falls here. Gets a clutch Sunder. Jerax actually going to be tanking up some of that, but he ends up falling. I thought he was going to live that, and I mean, they actually don't even lose Aegis off of this, so that's quite interesting. There is an Aegis timer that just popped up here. I didn't get the chance to see it. Okay, I'm watching my stream. It says 1 minute. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so Juggernaut's going Manta Diffusal. This is a pretty standard build for Juggernauts. It's just so much damage, and it's a lot of versatility in what you want to do, because it gives you a slow, it gives you mana burn. It's a lot of damage in combination with the Manta style, because your illusions do get the mana burn. So it's pretty significant. Which, I mean, Terrorblade, I'm wondering if he thinks he needs to go a Black King Bar soon, or if it's just worth it to go more damage, or even to get a Scotty. I mean, Hurricane Pike could be a good item this game as well for him. Gives him good mobility. That's pretty much all it really gives him, though. So maybe it's not the decision. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see in a bit. But it looks like the Monkey King actually went back for a Midas. I don't remember seeing this Midas on him. Yeah, it's definitely an extra Midas on him. Okay, all right. You know what? That's acceptable. the best time that you can get a Midas is like pre 10 minutes. That's like, oh man, you're getting sick value. But going it later in the game is not always considered a bad thing, because if you think that the game's going to be going for late game, or if you just need the levels really badly, it's a pretty good item for this. That's a good initiation. They're going to be able to take out that vision as well. This tower is very low, and this tower is more like, it's more significant than one might think, because once this tower goes down, like screw the barracks, they can actually just run at shrines for extra gold, and that's literally what they're doing right now. So VP is probably thinking about smoking up right now. Yeah, see, there's the Crystal Maiden buying the Smoke of Deceit, and he's actually going for a Midas as well. They're gonna see if they can maybe defend this shrine. They're a bit slow on it though, maybe running down to the bottom shrine to protect that one instead. If they were faster with that, they probably could have caught them off guard, but they definitely know, like OG definitely knows about that play, so it's quite possible that it may have gone bad for them regardless. So they're just going to be going back to farming. The Silencer, he's got his Hurricane Pike, that's pretty good. He needs more damage though before he starts getting really out of hand. Like, he might go, Boots of Travel? No, Boots of Travel is not the build, because he's saving up a lot of gold. I'm very curious as to what he's getting. Okay, there you go. Finally gets his Power Treads. I was going to say, like, why is it taking so long for the Silencer to get Power Treads if that's what he's building? Power Treads, I would say one of the best items in the game right now. Like, plus 10 selected attribute. You're basically buying an ultimate orb for 500 gold less. And, well, that's if you play perfectly. And also getting sick move speed and attack speed off of it. So it's like in a lot of ways better than an ultimate orb. Pretty crazy if you think of it that way. So, Juggernaut actually, it just has Diffusal Manta style. He's looking for a pick off here with his invisibility rune. Not sure if he's going to find any though. So this is quite interesting because OG is still taking this gold lead and running with it and trying to do their best to pressure. And it's pretty much up to Virtuous Pro to come back and see if they can bring back this deficit. Which, I mean, once again, this game's kind of on S4. He's probably feeling the pressure. Like, that's the thing. Like, S4, he's a TI winner, not necessarily under, like, he feels the pressure, but he responds well with pressure. You know, like he plays well under pressure is basically what I'm saying. So they're gonna be able to take the second shrine. Wow, so much team gold for OG. They're getting tons and tons of items right now, and I don't know. I mean, it's gonna have to be a dream team fight for Virtuous Pro, because it's getting to the point where they can't really fight them anymore. Just they have so much team fight with Warlock, with Enigma, even Earth Spirit, like, and meanwhile Terrorblade's just sitting there hitting your buildings the whole time. So it's pretty scary right now for Virtuous Pro. There's always the comeback factor though. They're never out of the game. I mean, the team fight potential for Virtuous Pro is still pretty high. Crystal Maiden, by herself, such a powerful hero if you get a good freezing field. It's going to be hard to do that, though. Just because of the amount of CC and stuns on OG, they're going to be able to stun him out of that channeled ultimate. Which it's possible that he gets BKB later, and then the game gets somewhat easier, but they still have hard disables to go through that, like Enigma, like Warlock. So, it's quite interesting. Once they start fighting again, because right now it's kind of there's a kind of lull in the action. It seems like they're just basically waiting for the next Roshan so that they can push high ground again. But I feel like if they just start 5-manning, they can kind of just team wipe Virtuous Pro and go from there. Because nobody is really using their buybacks right now. It's not at that point in the game. And it's actually, it's not inconceivable that Ana dies right now. Like, he's straight up overextended like crazy. He has his Yules though, so this is actually just a sick bait. But they're gonna be able to get him anyways. They use all of their ultimates though. No global silence. I mean, they didn't use Omni Slash. But they did use RP. So once Ember Spirit's back, they could actually start 5-manning and they'll have an edge over Virtuous Pro. So probably gonna see that in the next 30 seconds. Which, it's interesting. He went Yules, which is kind of necessary against Silencer. It's actually a really good item. I think this was pretty much invented by Sumail. He was the first Ember Spirit that anybody really saw go Yules in a game, and see it being used effectively, and it wasn't just like it wasn't like it was actually a good item that game, and it's actually a good item this game too. Like being able to purge the global silence as well as, which by the way, can we talk about how insane that global silence was? It silenced him the second he came down off of Yules. Like, you know, he's spamming a fire remnant to get out of there, but like it didn't matter because his timing was perfect and he was able to get it even though he was spamming the crap out of activate fire remnant. He still silenced him out of it, which is so incredible that he went for it. Like he went for it, he got it, and it worked out. So sick. Like, maybe they don't even lose anything off of that. That's such a high risk, high reward play though. Like with his global silence he just did. Oh man, and it's back in 40 seconds, so it's actually not that bad. Whoa, BKB, where did that come from? Okay, this is okay, Silencer. Okay, Silencer, I see you. Why does he have a BKB? All right, I guess he just wants to do sick right click damage. Okay, all right, I respect it. Meanwhile, they're going to be giving up their the second rush of the game. So how much as they can do against this? Yeah, terribly. Getting his Eye of Scotty, getting super, super tanky, and with a double damage rune, they're probably just going to be able to fight them and win. But, they can fight them and win, or they can fight them and lose, because Magnus gets a sick RP, and Global Silence is back up again, and Monkey King is still a ridiculous hero. Like, let's be real. Cool. Earth Spirit, Blink Dagger. Ooh, this is so interesting. I want to see like how, Earth Spirits are such. I can't play Earth Spirit as well as these guys. I don't practice enough on a LAN setting, and like all ping is bad ping when you're playing Earth Spirit. It's so insane. Like the hero just has so much quick reaction things that you need to do with him, and not like frame tight stuff, like just really fast movements, and a little bit of ping to mess that up is just the worst. So looking like the smoke gank not exactly working out for them, or not. Oh, come on, get the stun, dude. Oh, Jerax is barely missing his stun. I guess he just ran out of vision. Like if this was that's actually interesting. If this was daytime, he probably would have got that kill. Excuse me. All right, but yo, they're pushing barracks. Terrorblade with the Value Town Talisman. There's actually no way for them to deal with the evasion right now. There's no MKB. There's no Bloodthorn, which I feel like Silencer building a Bloodthorn would actually be really good this game. But like they're initiating. Silencer's thinking about using his ultimate. And Monkey King's threatening his. Oh, that's a huge RP. And we're gonna. Oh, they're gonna be able to take out the Enigma. Terrorblade actually gonna be able to use his Sunder just barely in time to be able to survive through this. But even that's not gonna be enough. Terrorblade going down as well. Jerax being taken down. And what an RP from Pasha. Actually, just gonna be able to win them the fight straight up. Like he got Enigma and Terrorblade in the reverse polarity. That's huge. Not going to be able to get the Ember Spirit though, but Ember Spirit kind of salvages that fight by getting those 2 kills on the Juggernaut as well as the Crystal Maiden. That could have been so bad for them, but he was able to use his Aegis in a really, really good manner. Like some people, they wouldn't think to use the Aegis like that, which I mean, if you think about it, it's hard. It's hard to use Aegis properly because if you don't use it well, it just goes away after 5 minutes, and then that's an opportunity that you missed. So using it aggressively like that really is what's going to be keeping them in the game. Like those 2 kills are huge. This is all time the Juggernaut could be spent farming the jungle if he's alive. This is all time that the Crystal Maiden could be using like his. Oh, I guess his Midas was not on cooldown, but still 2 very, very important kills for the Ember Spirit. Huge, one might say. Anyway. Yo, Terrorblade just gets an illusion rune. That's actually probably the best rune you can get as Terrorblade. It's akin to a double damage, but I think it's better than a double damage. So, he's actually just gonna... Okay, no, he doesn't use it. Do illusions not show the bottle? Okay. Wow, you learn something new every day. I did not realize that illusions don't show what you have in your bottle. It's kind of interesting. But Terrorblade going more evasion, like straight up, you're not going to be able to right-click this guy down, but there's still so much damage and still so like it's basically, I guess it's the counter to the Monkey King, because if he's going Skull Basher. Basher on Monkey King is so important. It makes it so that your Wukong's command all of the monkeys inside your ultimate can bash, which is huge. But if they can't hit terribly because of evasion, then you're never getting that bash, so it's actually huge. This is so interesting. Look at how they're literally standing in the high ground of Virtuous Pro. That's huge. How are they able to do this? And like they actually just are going to get a pick off on the Monkey King. That's also big. That's their team fight. That's most of their team fight. And meanwhile, like, here comes the army of Terrorblade illusions. They're just going to destroy your base instantly. And like they're so spread out that Magnus RP isn't going to be enough. Even Silencer doesn't want to overextend so that he can get off his Curse of the Silent. Damaging the tower here as well. Ramses is actually gonna die. He needs to use Manta Style. There you go. There you go. Oh, but he's gonna get taken down anyways. All right, so he does not. Actually, he does have buyback. So they're gonna be fighting this. 20 seconds to the Monkey King. They get the mid tower as well. Terrorblade looking to get out of this. He actually kills Crystal Maiden so fast. But here's Magnus. He's actually just going to walk into a Sentry Ward. He's going to get ultimate immediately by the Warlock. Huge black hole coming out, and that's going to be GG. Wow. Sick push. Amazing plays coming out from OG, and that's going to be Game 4 going to them. This is going to be a Game 5 series, and that's huge. That's amazing. I can't say the last time I saw a Game 5 series in Dota 2 and in any tournament. Wow. This is exciting. It's exciting. Alright. And look at how low the damage values are. What? What? 33 minutes in, low damage values? What? It's crazy. I'm used to like pub damage values, which are so inflated for like no reason, because nobody knows how to like capitalize on how their damage, on what their damage is doing. So they're just like spam kills, and they don't finish out games and everything. It's kind of annoying. But kudos to OG Dota 2 for taking out Virtuous Pro in this Game 4. And honestly, like, I can't wait to see Game 5. There's a little bit of an intermission going on right now, so I'm just going to sit here and eat my oatmeal and talk to chat. So, we're just going to be chilling. Yeah, I've decided I might start streaming on YouTube more. I actually think that's just a good idea. Like, streaming on YouTube more so than Twitch. So, it's probably more beneficial. Like, I don't know. Like, the streaming platform for YouTube is getting better and better. So, live streaming over here is actually a lot better. Dude, Jerax is just insane on. Why is Jerax good at Earth Spirit? Because he practices a shit ton. Like, a lot. Look at That's how you know. I have half of that. It's actually kind of cool to be able to say that. This guy makes workshop submissions? What? Oh, he made an Earth Spirit. He made an Earth Spirit set. That's fucking baller. Oh my god, that's sick. Yo, Jerax, you're the man. It's actually so cool. I also have warm coffee, so that's nice. Cool. Yo, small world. Talk to this guy on CC&C's channel. We're just chatting about stuff. So interesting. Thanks for dropping by the stream, dude. Hope you're excited to see some amazing Dota 2. Haha, yo, look at the silencers. Look at the silencers KDA. That's how you know it wasn't a good pick. Like, can no one not play Invoker? feel like Invoker is just a way better hero than Silencer. Just in like almost any case, almost any situation. Like Silencer is like pretty garbage hero, I'd imagine. There's not a lot of situations at the highest level where he's necessarily considered good. Man, I just want to keep spamming this watch because I don't want to miss the first couple of bands. Because the first couple of bands, I actually just, they're so nice. They're so sick to see the first one or two bands because it really gives you an idea of who's winning, I guess. Because like the first couple of bands, it really like who gets what heroes, and all in what order. Which it's also more of like which players are more impactful, because those heroes are basically the ones that they're banning. Like they're not necessarily banning the heroes; they're banning the player with that hero. You know, you hear me? You feel me? You feel me? I have played Overwatch. It's a great game, actually. It's pretty fun. I haven't played it in a long time though, but like I just like when I first picked up the game, I spammed Soldier 67 and I thought that I was good. Or 76 or whatever it is. And then I learned he's the most OP hero in the game. And I'm like, all right, I see you, game. I love how I just immediately, like, my game sense recognized what the best hero in the game was. And just I played the crap out of it. And I was like, guys, I'm hero 67. Oh, good stuff. They have been banning the same heroes every game. Because Treant Protector is an incredibly good hero. Like, it makes no sense how good Treant Protector is. Oh, and then I lose 4 games in a row with it. Oh, how does that happen? It starts with this game, man. I should not have lost this game. This was like a 6.5k average. And my team just threw. Team screwed through. Spectre and Templar Assassin just got way too out of hand. And that was like tilting for me because I hadn't played Dota in a while. I need to get my mentality back for Dota. Because it's too easy for me to tilt these days. Because I haven't played in so long. Give me my game 5. See, this is so interesting. Because this is where the top teams really get to show what they're made of. Because game 5 sets are so rare. They're not part of a standard format. It's pretty much only high level tournaments for lots and lots of like yash, you know what I'm saying, lots of moolah, that you start to see game 5s come out and best of 5 series. And like getting 3-0'd is pretty like there's pretty much no difference from a 3-0 than just like a bunch of best of 1s. But a best of 5 series, the amount of mind games and the amount of like just skill that goes into getting it to this level, getting it to this point, is so sick. It's actually so epic. There you go. Hey, got a friendo in chat, playing his Minecraft game. That's cool. Actually, like the other day, it actually dawned on me that I was like kind of considered one of the best Minecrafters in the world at some point, which I find is hilarious, because like the game is so popular, right? And like that's not incorrect to say that. Like saying that I made a living off of it is like pretty. It's pretty real. Like I have proof of being a top 200 Dota 2 player, so. So like I can say that with confidence, but saying like I was one of the best Minecrafters in the world, like I don't have necessarily like a stat to prove it, but I think just in general it's known. So, but yo, Tranquils over Arcane Boots. This is interesting because I'm a Treant professional, as some would say. And Arcane Boots it's not the item. It's not the item on Stream Protector anymore. I mean, the way that I play him, actually, maybe I should start going Arcane Boots again. But Tranquil Boots are so strong with them. Just being able to get around the map with the movement speed and being able to free up your spells so that you can heal your team instead of yourself. it's really nice to go Tranquil Boots in games. The thing is, here's my argument for Arcane Boots. It's not that it gives you mana sustain. It's that it builds so well on Treant because you can go Guardian Greaves, and nobody really knows about Guardian Greaves on Treant and how good it is. And, well, it's in certain situations. Like, if I was against a bunch of dispellable abilities, I would go Guardian Greaves. But another thing that Arcane Boots gives you is that when you... Because I like playing Treant Protector as a support at the beginning of the game, and then I transition into a core with Aghanims, with Octarine Core, with Refresher Orb, and I basically just give us so much map control that we end up just winning the game off of that. And what Arcane Boots does is it gives you a piece of your Octarine Core for later in the game, and that's pretty important because it's like an extra 900 gold towards your Octarine, and everything counts in this game. And once you have Aghanims and like Refresher Orb, you already have, and the mana talent, of course, your mana pool is big enough so that you don't really need to worry about having Arcane Boots to supplement your mana. So disassembling those for Octarine Core is actually pretty good. So that's why Arcane Boots are actually not that bad on Treant. Tranquil Boots is still like a pretty good power spike. The other thing is that Arcane Boots are incredible for your team. Like being able to defend, being able to help out your team with Arcane Boots is pretty big. Which, I mean, if your team needs that, it's really good. Which, I mean, I should start mixing it up between Tranquil Boots and Arcanes, because it's actually not that bad of an item. Now that I think about it, I've convinced myself. No. I was the best Redstoner out of my group. Out of everybody that I played with, I was the best Redstoner. But there's definitely way better Redstone experts in Minecraft than I was. Way, like, leagues, way better. But in terms of, like, my group and who I was playing with and everything, I was definitely up there when it came to knowledge and skill with using Redstone. Like, out of Team Crafted, nobody knows how to use Redstone like I do. Except maybe Rob and Preston. They've gotten pretty good at their TNT cannons. Like, it's actually, but like most of that isn't their original. Most of that isn't them. Most of that it's like their viewers that they take their designs and they kind of learn from that and understand it, which makes sense. But everything that I make pretty much is self-taught. Just because I don't like to have everybody saying, I don't like having somebody call me out and say, "Oh, you took this from him," or you're copying this from him. It's like, no, I have the capability of being original. You know, like I don't have to take everything from somebody else. Like it's very easy. Like I'm creative enough to do that. So yeah. Yo, I saw Phase Boots Treant in one of my games the other day, and I lost to it, and I was so mad. I actually couldn't handle it. I was like, this is like not good, you know? It's so unfortunate. Because, like, that should never happen. Nobody should ever be able to go that item on Treant Protector and make it... Well, I guess it's Dota, so anything can work. But still, that's not optimal. Definitely not optimal. Creative enough to spam the strongest support in the meta. I was spamming Treant Protector before he became OP. Like, he was a sleeper support way back before 7.00. Like, 7.00 is what made him broken. And I was spamming him long before that. Well, not long before that, but actually, like, not very long before that. Like, maybe a couple months before 7.00. I was playing the crap out of Treant Protector. Like, I didn't have to use his bash as a crutch to call it like a good like a good hero and everything. I was actually just carrying games. Like I was straight just carrying games with Aghanim Scepter and Refresher Orb. Actually though, like it's pretty sick because Aghanim Scepter and Refresh Orb does so much damage, and it helps you farm. It gets you so much farm, and you can stall out games so much. Just the potential is incredible. And I was doing that long before they gave him his broken stun, so there is like no guilt over here for playing that hero. Yes, Dard. That's actually, did I mention Dard? Did I mention Dard before, or is that literally just you invoking his presence with his name, because it's so, well, his presence, his memory, the memory of Dard, such a baller. Missed out. Shadow Shaman's your favorite support because you like the push power. He used to be better, dude. As simple as that. Like his Serpent Wards used to be able to take buildings better, like straight up just better, and it's kind of unfortunate that they made it so that it wasn't as good, because it was so much fun. I totally agree. It was so much fun just to be able to walk up to a tower, drop Serpent Wards, and be able to like, ha, we're taking this tower, and there's nothing you guys can do because my Serpent Wards are more scary than your tower is. But that's about it. Do we have moderators? Can we ban that guy? You guys know who I'm talking about, right? And I hate giving... actually, whatever. I'm not gonna. Hate is such a bad word, I find. It doesn't. There's nothing that good that ever comes out of saying I hate something, you know? Because where does hatred come from? It comes from fear, and being scared is never the answer. There's fight or flight, and that's basically like it. You know, that's your response, and you always gotta. And neither of those are good in any sense, because that means you feel threatened. So. But hold on, can you? Oh, hello. Here, I'm gonna add Couch Potato as a mod. Actually, no, Oncoming Storm. That was quick as a. Actually, don't know. Okay, this is actually scary because I don't know too much about moderators in YouTube, and I don't know what they can do. So I mean, it's possible that there's like some sick trolling that this guy can do with moderator powers, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have that be an issue. Which, I mean, I guess I can unmod him if he does, but I'm definitely timing this guy out. Can I remove? Yeah, get wrecked. Actually, I like that. I like that. Message deleted by Nooch. Yeah. No. You don't get to talk. You're gonna come into my stream and you're gonna diss me? No. That's not how this works. We have manners here, on occasion. Can we get game 5, please? Can we get a game 5? Okay, this is the crowd and everything. This is so nice. Here, let's just watch this. Let's watch this as the intermission. Wait, did Chudat lose? It feels good to be able to look back at my Road to 5K series and be like, yes, that was my ambition, and I succeeded. It's like, yes, I know I can do it. If I put a Road to 7K series out, you know, I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get to that 7K, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard as balls because I'm only playing sport, and you can't just like. But actually, see, that's the thing. Like, I have my mentality is that support is easier than core, and that's why I should play it, because it's better for me. It's more easy for me to win with. So why wouldn't I play support? It's like, why would I make it harder for me than it has to be by playing core? Because like playing core, it starts at picking phase. If there's somebody on your team who wants to play core more than you do, he's gonna like ruin your game. He's just gonna sit in your lane and CS, or he's gonna play a position that he's not used to and he's gonna fail at it. Support's not easy. People don't understand that there's so much that goes into oh wow, Chudat 3-1'd him. Come on, Mango. What? Just play Falco. Dude, imagine Falco versus Chudat. he actually would just dumpster him. He actually would just wreck Chudat with Falco. And I think somebody should tell him that. I think somebody that he'll listen to instead of just a fan. Because obviously all the fans are like, oh, play Falco against Ice Climbers, you're going to be fine. But if like someone like Armada's just like, listen, Mango, I know you're having trouble against in the Ices matchup. You can do it with Falco. Your Fox is like, you've proven that you can do it with Fox as well. But doing it with Falco is quite possible, and you can do it as well. So, give me my game 5. Yes. Oh, let's go. Game 5, everybody. We made it. Game 5 hype. Yo, Wisp Darkseer, and they're banning the Naga. Oh, this is going to be a Treant Protector. Oh, this is going to be... It might be a Treant Protector, but that means... Okay, Treant Protector's going to be in this game. That's hype. Because that's my hero. That's my hero, guys. Straight up. I'm ranked 95 in the world on that hero. You can trust me when I say that that's my hero. Okay. So let's see... Let's see this pick. What's this gonna be? What's this gonna be? Oh, game 5. This is so intense. This is for millions of dollars, guys. This is literally like game 5. Like, who's the first? What's the prize pool this tournament? $3 million. Woo! Okay, Treant Protector hype. This might just be like Earth Spirit. Like, how sick would that be? They just pick Earth Spirit straight up. Or what's the first pick gonna be? Magnus? Are we gonna see Magnus? Magnus first pick, and then like a Juggernaut or a Troll Warlord or something. There's the Treant. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, sick! Oh, that's so sick, dude. This hero's amazing. People don't realize the amount of pressure you can apply with this hero. I want to see the Nooch. This game, I want to see the Nooch. Now, what the Nooch is, let me fill you guys in on what the Nooch is. The Nooch is a play. It's a play that you can make with Treant Protector by using iron branches to extend the duration of your invisibility, as well as the distance that you can travel while invisible. So it's basically using them as stepping stones to move forward, and you can gank deep inside a lane, way outside the constraints of a forest, and you can gank mid lane with this. You can actually gank the mid laner just invisible, and they might see the iron tree, the trees, and react to it, but there's ways around that. Which, I mean, the Nooch goes deep, like the play itself, because the mid lane player that you have can put down his branch to eat it, and that's what they see that, and they're like, oh, he's just eating his tree, but you're literally like, as he puts it down, you can pass into it, refresh your invisibility, then keep walking. And it's a next level play that I've come up with that I've still never done, but I know that it's going to work. And I know it's going to be so sick. And then you just walk up to them, hit him with the bash, get that Orb of Venom DPS and slow, start hitting him for like 91 damage. And if your other mid laner is any sort of like slowing hero or stunning hero, then basically that's a free kill, and that's first blood, and it's so sick. I guess we could talk to the chat, because like the draft is going to go on regardless. You're a 2K MMR player and you know that you're bad. How can you improve your skill? Pick a hero and get really good at him. Honestly, pick a hero, pick one hero and pick one position. There's two positions in Dota. There's core and support. And like, no, that's not positions, that's roles. There's two roles in Dota. There's core and support. Support is you buy wards, you buy items to help the team, and that's like the gist of it. Core is you buy damage items and you farm, and that's the gist of it. And supports don't typically farm. Supports don't typically buy damage items. So Virtuous Pro banning the Enigma, which actually like won them the game, like straight up won them the game last game. So banning this, that's respect. That's straight respect. I like that. And they're banning Ursa. Dude, Magnus is still in the pool. This is so interesting because Magnus is such a strong hero, but like you need to be able to use him correctly. Like they had Magnus last game and it wasn't an auto win. You know how How am I seeing Kappa Pride? Oh, I have Kappa everywhere. That's why. I have this plugin on my Google Chrome called Kappa Everywhere, and whenever somebody does a Twitch emote, even like in typing to somebody on Facebook, it'll pop up as the Twitch emote, as if it was written in Twitch chat. So like when someone wrote Kappa Pride, I actually just see the Kappa rainbow head. Like it looks hilarious. Okay. Hi, video time guy. Look at that. I just made somebody's day with one sentence. The power of being on YouTube. It's glorious. It's glorious. Cool. All right. Well, they're going to ban... Oh, God. What are they going to ban? It's not Alchemist. Tree Protector, bro. Bro, Tree Protector Dazzle? This is such a sick push lineup. They could ban... Oh, man. Ban Nature's Prophet, please. Ban Nature's Prophet, please. Or like Lycan. Oh, no. Yo, this is going to be a sick pocket strat from OG. That's not the ban. That's not the ban. Oh, no. Yo, I think VP messed up a little here. I don't think they're going to win this draft, guys. They just banned Slark. That's not good. And like OG's gonna ban Coddle. Oh no! If OG bans Coddle, I know what they're doing. If they ban Keeper of the Light, okay. SF's actually also a pretty good ban. Yo, they're gonna pick like a push lineup that's like 5-mans. Oh, actually, what are they doing? Because Train Protector and Dazzle, two really good heroes for 4 Protect 1. Now the thing is, Virtuous Pro can literally pick up Axe right now, and it's scary, and it's actually good. Like, it's actually a good hero. So, they could go, like, Axe Lifestealer, and it's actually really good against the OG lineup. I actually just have a visualization of how the teams already are going to be played out right now, which, I mean, they could take this in any direction they want, which Legion Commander and Warlock have that, they have that synergy with each other, where like Warlock ults on top of a bunch of heroes. Legion Commander gets a lot of damage with overwhelming odds if they're in close proximity. Like I said, you know that whole preconceived notion, that whole idea that I had of both teams, the visualization and everything, it all just went out the window with that pick. I actually have no idea why this Enchantress is being picked. It's like, that's incredible. Where did that come from? Why are they picking Enchantress? Centaur Warrunner, also not like the most standard pick in this situation. I don't really think that Centaur Warrunner is really like was the pick. And they could still go Axe, and it's really good. So yeah, the mind games, dude. Yeah, I'm responding to comments. In general, I'm responding to comments. When the game gets started, though, I have to focus on the actual game itself. What? The Alchemist? Oh, God, that's risky. Virtuous Pro doing some crazy stuff right now. I don't like their draft. I don't like their draft unless this hero just makes it all come together. And it's like something that I didn't even think about, which I don't think that that's possible right now. I don't think that they can actually just do that. This is still a 4 Protect 1 lineup. Centaur Warrunner with his ultimate, once he gets his Aghanims, just so much damage block. And this could be like Abaddon. This could be Abaddon, and then it's even more 4 Protect 1. Oh, what's this going to be? Don't be Abaddon, please. I don't want to see another Abaddon game. Actually, it wouldn't be that bad. Troll Warlord. So now they ban Magnus. Now they ban Magnus. Now they definitely ban Magnus, because they're not getting Magnus. They're not getting Alchemist Magnus. Because they're either banning or picking Magnus. Yo, what's going to happen? Okay. No. Well, I mean, it's their mid lane, right? So maybe... But this is a carry Centaur. Carry Centaur, Troll Warlord mid lane. This could be a Troll mid lane. I feel like a Troll Warlord versus an Alchemist. Actually, what's the base armor of Troll Warlord? Maybe that's not a good matchup. I actually can see that not being a good matchup, to be real. Donald Trump, just chilling in my chat, boys. This is probably a Magnus ban. This is probably a Magnus ban, and they pick like a mid laner. Okay. I don't know what's going on in this game. That seems like a pretty... What? Is that a mid lane Timbersaw? Yeah, mid Timbersaw versus Alchemist. Timbersaw just dumpsters Alchemist, like, straight up. And there's really, like, no gank potential to be able to take out the Timbersaw. Like, the Warlock can kind of harass him with Shadow Ward. This is going to be... I have a feeling it's just going to be Magnus. And they're going to have Jungle Enchantress and Legion hard farming. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I'm completely wrong. Okay, that's a good... Whoa. Is that a carry OD? That's probably a carry OD. Wow. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Position. Dude, I have done mid lane Treant Protector before, and it worked. You skip your Q altogether. You max your heal. You max your Leech Seed and your armor. And there's no way that any hero can kill you. It's actually amazing. Like, I played against an Ember Spirit, and I beat him in lane badly because he tries to trade with you, and your right clicks just do so much damage, and he thinks that he's going to be able to out DPS you with his ember with his armor. Oh, not his armor, but his flame guard. But you just heal right through it with Leech Seed while doing sick DPS with your right clicks. And if you have a poor man's shield, he can't really damage you with his right clicks. And it's actually a good matchup. So Treant Protector mid is a thing, guys. It's actually a thing. All right. Safe lane farm, mid lane farm, off lane, defensive, tri lane. And they actually can roam after the Legion just rotates out of the lane, because Legion doesn't want to be in that lane for too long. That's mid lane. Oh, and they're gonna actually have a hard farming Alchemist. Interesting. Do they want to tri lane? Do they want to tri lane again? They probably want to tri lane against this. But, like, how does Legion match up against Troll Warlord? I feel like Troll Warlord would start winning the trades eventually after a couple levels. Because early levels, I feel like Legion Commander would win that lane. Player gets the longest kill streak. I'm actually just going to dodge this stuff just because I'm not interested in it. So where are these guys going? Just walking out, no TPs, except the Treant Protector with no cosmetics, like a baller. How does he afford this? Orb of Venom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this standard? Can I do this? If I can do this, I'm going to start doing this in my games, because this actually seems decent. Because you have the 2 Sentry Wards, and it gives you a lot of like safety almost. Because if the other team buys Sentry Wards to try to counter you, being able to find the Sentry Ward and eating it with a Tango and your own Sentry Ward is so important. So we have Ana playing Troll Warlord, so this kind of looks like a mid lane Troll Warlord. What is happening? What is this game? What am I watching? This is game 5, guys. This is game 5. Okay. Enchantress, yeah, obviously going to be going Enchant. Is that a... Yeah, it's slow and... Okay. See, I'm not too familiar with Enchantress's skills. It's not the biggest deal. Also, this ward is pretty hype. Legion Commander, so many poor man shields on the field. No tail. They're actually gonna trade here, but it's really important that the Alchemist gets this Grievel's Greed. Looks like they're aggro tri-laning, which they can actually do. They're gonna do that pretty effectively because of the Enchantress. The Enchantress grabs a big creep, and all of a sudden the pressure in the safe lane is pretty significant, because Fly can just, like, what is he gonna do? He can't trade right clicks against oh no, oh, that's a courier snipe if I've ever seen one. Let's go, Lil. What was on that courier? Like 200, so that's the Quelling Blade of the Troll Warlord. So it's gonna be kind of hard for him to win this lane now, I guess. Timbersaw looking like he's gonna be playing in a defensive tri lane. I think that's okay. Like with the dazzle there, it's actually pretty good. But Enchantress just going to be going to farm the jungle here. I feel like he could probably be using his lane presence a little bit better, maybe. Jerax really wants his invisibility. I don't think they're going to be able to kill this Wild Rune Ripper. He's got too much HP. And literally can just walk away. They don't really have a slow for that. The Orb of Venom's not going to be enough. So he's just going to be using this to harass the Troll Warlord in the mid lane, which he doesn't really have any like sustain in this lane, aside from one Tango shared, which he just used. And wow, they're actually just going to rotate the Alchemist top. He's not getting any farm in this lane. Too much pressure from the Timbersaw and the Dazzle. And No Tail going to be able to start farming. And now the lanes look a little bit more standard to me because of the Centaur versus Alchemist lane top and the Legion Commander. Actually, I feel like the Timbersaw could probably rotate up here and Centaur would be able to go bot. But like they're already making so many rotations that it's hard to keep up regardless. And Ana not doing the best. Let's check out the last hits real quick. Yeah, I mean, OD has 7 denies. That's enormous. That's lane domination if I've ever seen one. It actually looks like he's gonna get ganked right here. Yeah, that's huge. He's dead. There's nothing he can do against this. Except maybe run and hope for some lucky misses. Never mind. Actually, wasn't even close. Just ignore me. Did he get that last hit? He did get that last hit. That's pretty jokes. Yeah, solo coming in. Maybe he can secure the kill as well. I'm actually quite surprised that went like as good as it did for OG. I really thought he was dead there. Maybe with different creeps he gets that, but who knows. Train Protector trying to do his best to pressure the lanes, which I mean, looking for the farming Enchantress is actually a really good thing that you can do as a support, because you're leeching the XP, and at this level, the enemy knows when you're leeching XP. They do. There's no way around it. They see their XP go up by half as much as it should. They say, okay, there's a Train Protector standing next to me. I should leave. And then you can't really chase them past certain points. Like if they're on this side of the jungle and they decide to walk over here and go to this side of the jungle, if you're a Train Protector, there's not much you can do about it unless you walk in legit vision lane, vision range of everybody, and then they know, and then they just walk back, and then you have to do it again. I mean, I guess actually that doesn't sound so bad now that I think about it. So maybe that's what I'm gonna start doing when junglers start dodging my my attempts at leeching XP. Timbersaw is getting his farm. No Tail is doing his best. These lanes are so interesting. Like it's not, they don't have as explosive as a team composition as they did last game. So it's quite interesting to see what direction they're going to be taking this and when their power spike is going to come to fruition, I guess, and when they're going to start. That looks so cute. That nerfed acid spray. It's so small. This ward though. This ward. So I got invisibility rune on this Enchantress. These got some gank potential here with enchant, but it's not like 59 damage right clicks. Not the scariest thing you'll see. So like for a game 5 series, it's they're playing this super safe. Like there's not a lot of risks they're taking here. Still 5 minutes in and no first blood. I'm surprised the laning phase hasn't been like as aggressive as it could be. Which I mean, with Enchantress, very surprised it's not as aggressive as it could be. Because this Enchantress, I mean, I feel like this was one of their picks that is like, this needs to work out or we're gonna be in trouble. Because this hero, I guess, scales decently well into the late game. Depends on what you build. So I mean, if he just goes like the support tanky build on Enchantress, like with Force Staff and Mechanism, then we're probably not going to see the right click heavy DPS, what is it, Mask of Madness, Aghanim Scepter, Enchantress. Like, that's legit. Oh, is he going to get the ward? Oh, dude, that's the worst. That's the worst. I know exactly what just happened. He went to Quelling Blade, the Sentry Ward, because he could see it. But he missed. He missed. He misclicked. He ate the tree instead of the Sentry Ward. Now that's big. Now it's pretty big because Train Protector can freely just sit in this lane. And they don't really have the vision for this. They don't really have the vision anymore. And like, look at this now. They're probably going to get the Alchemist kill. Maybe not actually. Train Protector actually looking kind of first bloody to me, you know. There you go. And gonna be able to get taken out there. That's a dead Enchantress, so I guess they traded. I don't exactly like. Maybe they can get this Alchemist kill. Nope. Sick body blocks by the Enchantress. Even through the death timer, he's able to be a nuisance on the map. Be able to pick up a second kill for his team there, and maybe even a third. Come on, Dazzle. What are you doing, Dazzle? What are you doing? Oh, get dropped, dude. These Shard Golems actually playing this Enchantress. Remember what I said about having this Enchantress needs to make plays? Yeah, he's making plays. So, it's always good. Timbersaw, you going Midas, buddy? You going Midas, buddy? Maybe. Cool. Dazzle, Centaur, War Runner. This is such an interesting lineup. I got. Oh, why didn't they get the Magnus? The Magnus would have made this game so much more interesting. Cause then there's that, you know. Then there's the Magnus. Instead, we have this Timbersaw, which, I mean, it is a Timbersaw. So once he gets his levels, it's pretty scary. But OD, this is a hero. Honestly, like he's probably gonna take over this game eventually. Just with straight right clicks, and like he's never gonna need to ask for an Ags from his Alchemists, because Ags is actually a nerf on the hero when it's a nerf to his ultimate, because it pretty much like saves all the guys on the enemy team for 4 seconds. It's so dumb. I don't like the Aghanims on OD at all, but I feel like if it was any good, the hero would be even more ridiculous than he is. So maybe it's good that the Aghanims isn't part of the standard build for OD. Legion Commander has his level 6. He's probably going to be looking to get a gank soon, just because the earlier you want to get, the earlier you get dual damage, the better, just because it scales so well. But yo, Midas Timber, like why not? Why not, dude? Everybody goes Midas this game. You can actually never tell who's going Midas and who's not. It's really interesting. Like I'm sure that this guy's eventually going to get Midas. Maybe even the Dazzle getting Midas. Troll Warlord is looking disgustingly underfarmed. He actually just went Morbid Mask. Is this so that he can farm Ancients? Yep. That's exactly what it's for. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's good for him. I guess the Morbid Mask is a standard pickup, or maybe it's new meta. Because what do you build with this? What do you build with Morbid Mask? Do you get Vlad's? Yeah, Vlad's. I was gonna say Morbid Mask. I was gonna say what's it called? Mask of Madness, but no, not Mask of Madness. Yo, he even stacked. Okay, ancient stacking for the boys. Who remembers ancient stacking? I do. Show of hands in chat. Who remembers ancient stacking? It's right here, boys. It's right here. It's back. 7.0 ancient stacking. PogChamp. Alright. Let's see. Warlock getting the tome. Doesn't actually have his 6 just yet. Centaur might die. No, living armor's level 1. But it's still pretty good. Yo, he has a Vanguard. So now he's even scarier. Cool. Oh, big Centaur stun. Dude, you're not even catching this Enchantress. You know how fast Enchantress is? Even if you do have 550 move speed, catching up to that Enchantress is unlikely. So maybe going for that might have been just straight up waste of an ultimate, even if the Enchantress didn't make a sick play with his Centaur being able to get that stun off. Impressed? Definitely impressed I am. I'm trying to, I don't know. It's the worst, probably 2 out of 10 Yoda impersonation. Yeah, that's probably it. Yule's first? What? Why are you getting Yules? That's not a Bloodstone. That's not a Bloodstone. I can't think of any good reason that he would want a Yules. Oh, that's a dead Legion Commander. Go, Power Ranger! Stream Protector. Bop. Stun for 1 second. He already used his W. He's dodging the ultimate, but he actually just gets it off anyways. Warlock going to be able to heal him up. He has 4 seconds, 3 seconds on press the attack. He's actually just going to be able to get out of there. Barely. Sick plays coming out from Pasha. His movement's actually incredible. Oh, well, Chain Protector, you're dead. Oh, shit, he's not dead. Yo, okay, he's dead, but he got the dual victory damage. What a baller. Yo, actually, that was such a sick play from Timbers. Oh, don't die. Oh, what a play. Yo, no tail. What a player. What a sick player, honestly. Why are you getting Yules? Why? Ah. Cool. So Ramses, chilling. Dazzle, chilling. Troll Warlord also doing the same. Chilling, as they say. That should be an Iron Talon. If you're going to be farming the jungle as a Chain Protector, getting Iron Talon is actually really good. Uh-oh, no tail. You look mega dead. That was either lucky or incredible reactions. I want to say luck. Timber chaining away as he almost gets dueled. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was just good reactions. Yeah, it probably was, to be honest. Okay, it wasn't lucky, guys. I've seen some people get lucky, and it's a sad sight. It's a sad sight when somebody gets lucky in Dota. It's just like, oh, come on. I had this sick play all planned, and you just get lucky because of some brain dead positioning or usage of spells, and all of a sudden you're just safe. This is some interesting development in the game. Solar Crest on Alchemist. This is 3,000 gold that could be going towards a Radiance right now, but instead looking to possibly get kills. Huh. Carry Alchemist. It's a thing. It's a thing. Cool, Jerax. Getting, going the 2-1-2 build on Chain Protector. I have never done that. Cool. Looks like the Centaur is actually just dead, so that happened. But looks like they're going to be able to turn this off. Troll Warlord actually lands his slow, so possibly getting a kill on the Enchantress. One more right click would have done it, but wasn't enough. It's looking like they possibly want to dive on this Troll Warlord, but instead they're just going to be turning their attention towards the tower and seeing if maybe they can get it. But, you know what? 5 heroes up here. Gonna need 6. Gonna need 6 heroes, guys. Or, because this no-tail, this spam from this Timbersaw, gonna be able to wave clear pretty effectively. Then again, you know what? 5 heroes, probably good enough to take out this tower. So, that's gonna be the first tower of the game going to them. Oh, it is barely. Just barely. And instead, the Troll Warlord trades effectively by getting this mid tower. I like it. Yo, Troll Warlord, getting that Mask of Madness is actually huge for him. Going to farm the Ancients like that is such a huge play. Glad that it worked out. Because now he's got his lads. Chain Protector going Medallion. Nice shot. Nice shots. Pretty good. Cool. Alright. Got this Timbersaw hanging out. Almost got his Yules. Alright. I need to turn my attention away from the game, from casting the game for a second, so that I can babysit my chat. You guys, stop fighting about nothing. I am reading chat. The reason I wasn't responding to Integer is because he's been desperately trying to get my attention, and I like messing with people when they desperately try to get my attention, and I just ignore them, and then they freak out, and I find that's funny. But I should probably stop doing that because it's probably annoying for a lot of people, but it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, bro, just like put your ego aside and let me cast the game. because it's distracting to see you like in chat just constantly saying he's ignoring me. This is annoying. It's like I'm ignoring you for a reason. I'm trying to focus. And now back to the game. I think that's all I really need to say about that. Warlock. Why does he have a null talisman? Like that's 500 gold. That. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue. Centaur Warrunner. Yo, the dazzle. The sick counter to the Legion Commander. So he's not gonna be able to get the dual damage off. Literally, there's more dual damage on the side of OG than there is on Virtuous Pro. So I guess that whole mechanic is just not a factor this game. It looks like Ramses is dead, but he has the armlet, and we're actually seeing the OD going to be able to come in and secure that kill for him as well. Oh my goodness, that is a level 2 Sanity's Eclipse going to be able to come in big for them. And holy crap, 1 HP on the Troll Warlord, living. Straight up just living. And like he cuts the wrong tree or something, and he's not able to juke out of there effectively, which I mean, maybe if he runs down here, cuts this tree and keeps running, then he makes the play. Instead, they lose 3, and Virtuous Pro is actually looking very, very good. Looking like they'll take this grand finals, honestly. I don't want to call it. I'm not calling it just yet. Don't get me wrong. Holy, 0 denies on Troll Warlord. What? How do you have 0 denies on Troll Warlord? Oh no. Oh no. So what are they going to do against this OD? This OD was actually such a huge pick. Oh god. How do they deal with this OD? Just came out of nowhere. Going to carry the game for them real quick. Why not? Why not? Dude. That's a Yule's. That's not a Bloodstone. Boy, oh boy. Yo, that's some risky plays going on right there. Oi, half HP Roshan. Are they just gonna bring over the Legion and the Alchemist and clean this up? Cause like Warlock fighting in Roche Pit is such a good, it's just so strong, you know. Like it's so scary. Chain Protector. Tranquil Boots Medallion. I like it. I like it. He actually has dust on him. Pretty interesting. Look at this Enchantress build. The 4 open slots boots plus plus Dragonlance build. Dragonlance. So, pretty interesting. I wonder how they win this game. Let's live in the universe that OG wins this game for a little bit. How do they manage it? How do they end up winning this game? Do they smoke? Does this smoke gank work out for them? Do they get a 5-man team wipe on Virtuous Pro through this smoke gank? Because if this smoke gank goes wrong, I don't see how the game's gonna go any better for them. So, they really want this Roshan, and like Virtuous Pro is in the neighborhood. All right, I respect it. I respect it, Integer, but like I'm dropping some negative vibes in chat, and I don't like it. So, causing distress amongst the viewers. Oi. Alright. Dude, dewarding by Virtuous Pro. You know what's the one weak thing about Virtuous Pro? They don't really have a way of initiating other than the Legion Commander. But Legion Commander is so weak right now. He just has a Blink Dagger and it's 20 minutes in the game. He dies to anything. He dies to a solo Timber. But then again, if he duels the Timber, then it's a different story. Solar Crest on the Chain Protector. Wow, that's pretty early, actually. How much CS? He's got 39 CS. Whoa. Pretty legit. Pretty legit. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying the cast, dog. I appreciate that. I like that. I like seeing that in chat. That's good. Yeah, good vibes. That's what I'm talking about. Straight up. That's what I want, you know? Everyone's here having a good time. This is their Sunday. We've got the Dota 2 Major going on right now. It's like, it's nothing but good vibes. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Except there's so much pressure on OG and Virtuous Pro to win this game. There's literally $1 million on the line. How do you just ignore that? How do you play standard off with that in mind? Like, look at this. Look at this. They actually they have to leave. Don't they have to leave here? Why are they continuing? This is so risky. Look, here comes Timbersaw. Gonna be able to do a ton of damage. Big stun coming out from Centaur Warrunner. They actually just straight up kill the OD. He can buy back here. He's going to. There's the rock coming down. Huge Dazzle Grave coming out. Gonna be able to save the Troll Warlord. Timbersaw still doing a ton of damage. But you know what? It looks like he's probably going to be going down pretty soon. He has Ghost Scepter there, but he doesn't use it. Huge buyback from the OD. Actually going to be able to turn that fight so effectively. It looked amazing for OG, but that one buyback was so important. If they were able to disengage somehow after that buyback, I think that would have been such a huge victory for OG, because then they don't get those kills. Because the amount of damage that the OD just did in that fight after buying back, because of his mobility, literally just TP's in here, blinks, and he's back in the fight. And that's 3 seconds. So you can everything the guy. Sometimes you just gotta everything a guy. That's the thing. He got everything. And then he bought back and it didn't matter. So then they won the fight so effectively. They have Aegis on... Who did they give Aegis to? Yeah, OD. They have Aegis on OD now, and it's just... They can't kill him. If they want to fight into him, he's just going to get stronger, and it's not looking good for OG, guys. If you're an OG fan, you're shaking right now. You're scared. I mean, Ana is doing his best to carry this game, but it's pretty hard. Like Timbersaw now finally going back for his Bloodstone. I actually like this Ghost Scepter. There's a lot of so much physical damage on Virtuous Pro. It's actually almost all physical damage. There's not really that many nukes on their side, other than like I don't know, Overwhelming Odds and Sanity's Eclipse, which are 2 huge nukes. So maybe if they time that in conjunction with his Ghost Scepter, then it would mitigate that item's effectiveness. But other than that, like the pickup is very, very strong. I feel like Ghost Scepter needs to be buffed though. Just because 20-second CD is such a long time. Like, they're buffing all the other support items. Like, Force Staff is one of the best items in the game right now. I feel like I should just build that almost every game. Just because such a low cooldown, and it helps with your team's positioning. If they are caught out or something and they're facing the proper direction, you could just Force Staff them, and then it's over. And then you're fine. And like, even with Treant Protector, who has living armor, you can't always save your teammate. But Force Staff, that makes it so much better. The item's sick. The item's actually amazing. So like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ghost Scepter, good item. I just wish the cooldown was lower. All right. Alchemist, dude, he's actually just getting the Radiance now. That's pretty awesome. Like, he just went fighting items. He's like, we're gonna team fight. I'm gonna do a ton of damage. You're not gonna kill me, and I'm gonna be a huge problem. And now he's going back for the Radiance so that he can continue to do the whole split push Alchemist thing, getting huge, getting farmed. But he also has fighting out. He actually has damage. So, oi, this is interesting. There's actually like nobody in the neighborhood for OG. Aegis is reclaimed, and I'd spitball around 2 minutes. So they have 2 minutes to defend this high ground. And the high ground defense from OG, not good. It's just Timbersaw. Like, they don't have nukes that can effectively take out the... yeah, 2 minutes. They can effectively take out the creep wave, and they can't push into that. But... oh, shit, son! Yo, Treant Protector actually just messed up so badly. Oh, man, he messed up so badly. And also, it looks like the Timbersaw's dead. Oi. Run as fast as you can. You just got stunned because you're the no-tail, man. And you're actually mega dead. So that's a huge overextension by OG. Then again, they drew them off of their base. Because the thing is, you gotta take every you gotta take every advantage that you can. Or what the hell? Can we talk about that? What was that? What was that? What just happened? He just blew his ultimate on the trees. I want to say it was a misclick, but you don't see people misclick like that. You don't see top players misclick like that. That doesn't happen. Oh my god, what? He just blew sanity clips for no reason. I'm actually just tripping. What? Oh man. Cool. This Troll Warlord, it's looking to carry the game. I mean, he has his BKB now. He's strong. He's definitely strong, but the thing is, he needs more than just right clicks to deal with the Virtuous Pro, because like BKB kind of lets him kill the enchanters. They need a way to kill OD, and like even then, Alchemist has damage and BKB. Oi, oi, oi. Just gonna go ahead and decline this. Casting a game. OG Grand Finals. What is he doing inviting me to a party? Come on. I'm actually just gonna let him know. Cause like I like being invited to parties. It's fun. Okay. Alright. Dazzle. Chill. String Protector. Has a gem. Whoa. I guess that's for map control because there's no... there's some invisibility. The Warlock with his Glimmer Cape is still pretty good, so... So, yo. Timbersaw. Hey! 27-minute Bloodstone. Nice shot. Yo, look at his net worth. It's gonna be like middle. Yeah, middle. How's Centaur looking, actually? He's got decent items. Troll Warlord is up there, I guess. But they still need to compete with the cores of Virtuous Pro, and this is gonna be so intense. Oh man, every little thing counts. Every little advantage, it just counts so much. Why is a Treant Protector just getting his mana regen? Normally I like going 4 points in Nature's Guise, but instead of the mana regen at level 10. Because it's a lot of... Oh, it's actually not that much XP. I think they changed that. I think they lowered the amount of XP it takes to get level 11 after 10. So you want to donate, but I didn't put the button. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm kind of new to YouTube streaming, so you're gonna have to... if you want to donate, you can go to my Twitch channel and find the donation button there. But I haven't set up that module yet, so I guess I'll do that after this game, just because I feel like really like focusing on the cast right now, because it's kind of hype. Troll Warlord just chilling. Enchantress also just chilling. Centaur, Treant Protector, it's nice, nice. Timbersaw just hanging out. I'm just looking at their items right now, just scouting basically. It's like my natural support instincts kicked in for a moment there, and I was just clicking on people's items. Like, look at this. What? Oh god, he's going MKB. What? This is like my sniper build that I did that one time. I was like, guy, it's like, sniper, where are your items on? I'm building MKB. Sniper, you have no other items. Guys, I'm going MKB. Dude, don't get MKB. Alright, I won't get MKB. But I feel like it's good. Alright, well, Dazzle looks dead. Oi. Almost gets Weave out. Now Jerax is dead as well. Oi. Oh, super dead. Super dead Jerax. And, wow. Pasha gets his first duel victory of the game. Can we talk about that? What? Dude, just donate to my PayPal. What do you mean YouTube takes half my donation money? No, they don't. Screw that. Just donate to my PayPal. I'll have a module for that. Like what? No way. All right. Yo, OD is like, it's getting so scary right now. He's going for Shiva's Guard right now. They don't really have any, well, they have Weave. They have Weave for minus armor, but that's about it. Level 2, it's pretty strong, but like Shiva's Guard is going to be such a pain for OG to deal with. It tanks him up so much. He already has like 2k HP, and all that armor is so important. And power treads for that extra 200 HP, why not? Huge smoke play from OG. This is pretty important. They just wanted to scout Roche with this. It's possible that they go and fight right now. It's actually probably what they're going to be doing. They're not finding anybody. VP is actually playing rather defensively right now. It's making it so that if they run into somebody who gives vision, then it's going to be significant because they're in a good position to react to that instead of just getting blown up instantly. So cool. Timbersaw next item. He's actually going Shivas as well. That's great. That mitigates. Maybe the Yules was for the damage mitigation on Sanity's Eclipse. It actually makes sense. Plus the Ghost Scepter, like +5 int. It may not seem like much, but +5 int saves you. What is it? 50 damage? No, seems like more. Yo, don't they kill Warlock here and then they just get out? Kill the Warlock, nice. Big stun coming out on the Centaur. They can't really look for anybody else. That's actually a good pick-off. They didn't have Chaotic Offering for that fight. This is risky, but I feel like they should go for this because without Chaotic Offering, the control for Virtuous Pro in the Roche Pit is actually not that high. So now we actually just have Alchemist running and he gets first hit bash. Yo, big fight coming out. The OD's actually just going to get Yules. He's not going to be able to burst the Centaur Warrunner. He's actually going to get Dazzle ulted, so might be able to get away from here. Troll Warlord gets taken down, but he actually has his Aegis to be able to bring him back for a second life. Also, he actually just needs to man fight his way out of here, which I don't think it's really going to work out that well for him. Maybe he goes for extra damage, maybe extra kills. No, not going to be it. But yo, any advantage they could take, like, it may not seem like it, but that was actually good for OG. The fact that they got Rosh themselves, they lost 3 heroes for it, but they also got a kill on the highest net worth, second highest net worth hero of Virtuous Pro, as well as denied them the Aegis. So they can't really push for much longer. They're stalling the game out. See, okay, now we're talking about who wins late game. The thing is, I think that even late game OG starts to lose because the early game is when they had their chance to really win, but Virtuous Pro played the laning phase so well that they ended up getting through early game and mid game with such a huge lead, and like the power of the Alchemists to actually just start carrying the game is going to be getting there eventually. I'm surprised he didn't go Radiance. Like I said that he queued it up, but instead just went BKB and Assault Cuirass, so I guess he just wants to fight. So maybe that hinders their late game potential a lot more. So maybe they have a chance. Whoa. Who knew? Who knew they have a chance? Maybe it's because they're the first or second. We'll see if they're the first or second best Dota 2 team in the world currently. Because that's basically what this tournament's saying. Who's the best Dota team right now? We'll pay you money to prove it. It's so true. Troll Warlord. Going Butterfly. I love that item. Actually, this evasion is such a huge part of the meta right now. I have a feeling Bloodthorn is like gonna start seeing play a lot more on certain heroes, just because evasion is so prevalent right now in the meta. It's so tricky with some of the talents. If you don't know the talents by heart, you never really know which heroes have evasion or not. So, like, look at this. Centaur can get evasion if he wants. To me, that's crazy. Because, like, I never would have thought Centaur would have a treant, or would have a talent tree that gives him evasion. That seems counterintuitive. Why would you want to miss their attacks with your return, you know? Like, that's even... Okay, Heaven's Halberd as well. Why would you want to miss their attacks with return? Does it still apply return even if their attack misses? If that's the case, then it would make sense. Which, I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. That sounds like a mechanic that would actually be pretty good, so... Dude, double Solar Crest. This is not a mistake. This can't be a mistake. There's no room for mistakes, and especially item builds. Wow. Like, forget positioning mistakes. If you're making mistakes in your item build, you're not having a good time this game. Okay, Troll Warlord. Like, is somebody gonna get Diffusal Blade? Oi, okay, this is big. This is big. Stun, blink stun, go, you need this. You need this kill. Oh no, but they're ready for this. Oh god, the Alchemist literally just running in. Centaur Warrunner is so screwed. Oh man, but he actually didn't get his stun off in time. Oh no, okay, Centaur Warrunner. Oh, see, this is so troubling. Being able, oh, okay, never mind. He actually kind of wasted that opportunity there. The thing is, when Dazzle uses Shallow Grave and you're playing as an Outworld Devourer, you kind of just want to get Arcane Orb right clicks on him to stack intelligence instead of using Astral. I mean, Astral secures the kill pretty much just because when they come out of Astral, they're going to be taking damage and the duration for Shallow Grave is going to be up by then. So it basically just secures the kill. Or you can be really greedy, farm a ton of intelligence from the hero, and then the next time you fight, which is like in the next minute or so, because they want to push high ground after that, you're going to have extra damage from your orb, from your right clicks just in general, and your Sanity's Eclipse. So I feel like that was a tiny misplay, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter that much. But yo, Outward Devourer, it feels like that's kind of a late Shiva's, but I mean, a Shiva's is a Shiva's, so it's pretty huge. The minus attack speed is so strong. The extra intelligence as well. Plus 30 intelligence going towards the Sanity's Eclipse damage is enormous, because they don't really have many ways to deal with that. Because he can pretty much blow up any of the supports on the side of OG. Unless Treant Protector gets like a Hood of Defiance, he's dying in one Sanity's Eclipse. It's pretty crazy. So, I'm speaking the language of Dota. If you learn Dota, you can speak my language. But right now, if you don't speak my language, maybe you'll just enjoy the sick team fight that's about to happen. So they realize that like this tower is here, and they can run down here to go to where they are, but maybe they don't necessarily know that VP is just chilling in the neighborhood. This is so risky. If anybody walks up this high ground, it's a mistake. It's actually straight up just an accident. Or like not even an accident, just a mistake. They're gonna get blown up immediately. They're walking into vision now, so they see Ramses. If they can take him out first, that's actually huge. But he does have buyback, but he doesn't have boots of travel, so he's not gonna be able to return to the fight immediately. Nobody really has boots of travel on the side of Virtuous Pro just yet. OG wants to fight so badly right now. Oh man. They're probably just gonna give up this this tower. It would be worth it just to give it up, because they're not really in a position to fight. I mean, they don't really know if they have vision over them, which I mean, I guess they do because they have Treant Protector with a gem. Treant Protector with a gem is actually really strong because you have so much mobility. It gives you map control a lot. All right, looks like Virtuous Pro is just happy with their tower and they're gonna back out. And it's actually significant. Oh, not gonna be able to get these. Oh, dude, do they catch him? They actually get the catch. They're gonna be able to get this Alchemist, but yo, they thought that the OD left, but he actually didn't just leave just yet. Look at that huge root, 3-man root, huge stuns coming out. Ultimate from the OD, gonna be able to. Oh wow, the Treant Protector's living through. Get one more bash, He almost gets it, but yo, they're actually gonna be able to get the winning duel for the Troll Warlord as well as a kill on the OD. Alchemist buys back in panic, and they actually get a huge victory there. For OG, wow, they actually straight up just brought it back, and then they're going to be able to heal themselves back up to full with, at least close to full with the shrine. No, that's definitely full. Whoa. Yo, OG, they're bringing it back. That's kind of hype. Woo, let's go. Yo, Alchemist buys back. That's big. That's bad, because look, they don't have buyback on OD. They could just walk up and break this tower. What can they do against this Troll Warlord? Do they have MKB on this guy yet? No! Why do they have an Enchantress? Why is Enchantress on their team? What is happening? That's not a good hero. Oh no. Oh god. Well, OG with one team fight victory, able to bring the whole game back. And they're actually just going to be able to push high ground. This is going to be a lane of barracks. I am convinced this is a lane of barracks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy MMR. Easy MMR. Where's my easy MMR emote? You guys can actually just type easy MMR in chat, and I think it would work because since it's a global emote, my Kappa Everywhere, my Kappa Everywhere plugin would actually see it. Can I do that? I'm gonna say something. Ah, it doesn't work. All right, because if you do lowercase nooch and then easy MMR in all caps after it, if you have a plugin called Kappa Everywhere on your Google Chrome, it might actually show the emote, but it's just highlighting my name, so I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yo, it's a sick emote. maybe I can fix that. Who knows? Ah, oh well. But yo, dude, they're doing it. They're actually just bringing it back. Dazzle, 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 dazzle. Get a Midas. Throw this game. Okay. Don't get a Midas, please. Don't throw this game. Holy crap, dude. They're going to win. I actually think they're going to win. This Enchantress is useless. This Enchantress is garbage. This hero does nothing. Why did they pick this hero? Oh my god, he's so far behind. Oh, dude, if he gets an MKB and he actually starts doing damage, I'm going to eat my words. But wow. Right now, not having the biggest impact at all. Okay, this is intense. Yeah, it's not showing. It's not showing for me. It's just showing. It's showing a highlighted nooch name, which I wish that it would, because I wish that it didn't highlight my name so that I actually would be able to see that emote. Because I have a global Twitch emote that's nooch easy MMR, and you have to be subscribed to use it. But if you use it anyways, I'm still gonna see it because of my because of my Kappa Everywhere plugin. I think it might be supported by that plugin. That'd be pretty sick. When are we seeing the next scepter from Alchemist? Dude, he bought back, so probably in a while. JK, there's the power spike to the Enchantress he needed. Sure. Enchantress, you got your Ags. You need this MKB if you... I mean, I guess you need this MKB. Really badly, actually. And, I mean, maybe this is their insurance policy. Maybe this is their ticket to victory. Maybe this is what they need. Because right now, Ana is just so good. Like, wow, 8 seconds on his BKB. That's so good. Wow. Dude, are they going to be able to get a pick? Dude, are they going to get a pick right now? Are they just going to run up with Troll Warlord and start hitting heroes? They actually are. Big taunt coming out from Legion Commander. This actually is really good because it just stuns the troll for a very long time, not being able to get any of his DPS. Timbersaw is going to get Shallow Graves, so he actually can get some of his DPS out. He's going to die pretty quickly, though. Wow, he actually survives through everything. Ana, with his huge right click, is going to be able to take out the Alchemist. And Timbersaw is definitely... Wow, he denies himself. Sick. Buyback from the OD. Huge plays coming out. There's actually triple buybacks on the side of OD, so that is actually just a really good fight for them. Being able to take out the Alchemist who has no buyback, forcing the buyback from the OD as well. Killing the Legion Commander is just a bonus at this point. Ana survives, and they deny Timbersaw. That's a huge, huge swing. That's amazing. Alright. Dazzle has potentially another item. This could be Glimmer Cape. Is he getting Mystic Staff? Oh, dude, Mystic Staff would be so good. That means Hex. Oh, he gets Gem. When? Why does he get Gem? They already have a Gem. Okay, no, he gave it to Treant. All right. Who has the Gem on their side? Is it just on the Courier? Let's take a look. Is this the items? Yeah. All right, so Enchantress has the Gem. Does Enchantress have his MKB yet? Can you farm, please? Can you please farm? It's tilting me. All right. Yo, easy Roshan. That's a cheese. They're nowhere in the neighborhood. They're actually just scared. Right now. They think they're looking to kill them, but instead Roshan is going to be taking that hit. And that's going to be Aegis for the Troll Warlord. Oh my god. Oh, this is hype. Yo, how did they bring this back? They're so good. Yo, Fly's level 20. What? Fly's level 20, dude. Fly getting level 25, like Dazzle actually has one of the best level 25 talents in the game, dude. Straight up. Minus 6-second poison touch. It's a perma stun with your poison touch because it stuns for 1 second and it has a 1 second cooldown. Go figure. Yo, they're abusing this ward and I love it. I actually love it because nobody T-wards this. Oh, I love how they had the same idea. I didn't even realize that. That's dope. That's crazy. It's pretty dope. Aghanim Scepter on Timbersaw. Plus 20 strength. Is that the play? You just want 400 health over the plus 6% Whirling Death attribute reduction, which I think is to the 15 already. That's probably way worth it. You're dealing 21% of their HP. Well, I mean of their strength. It's not counting health boosting items. So, we're actually living in the universe where OG can win this game right now. And I don't want to change that universe just because seeing OG win is always a blast. I feel like they deserve it. I feel like it's been a long time since they actually have had a major victory. So, it's actually pretty huge. No tail. Gonna be looking to take out this tower. Ana doing a bunch of damage here. Somebody needs to initiate. And the thing is, it's hard for Legion to initiate. It's literally you BKB, Ghost Scepter, you jump in, you duel the Troll Warlord, and that's what they did before. And it didn't work out for them. The Troll Warlord had like a really good reaction with his BKB, and I think he just lived through everything. I mean, if he gets that before he BKBs, then they have a chance. But even then, they have Dazzle Shallow Grave, so it's kind of hard for them to kill the Troll Warlord at this point in time. What the? Is that a misclick? Is that a misclick, or are they getting 2 couriers? Is this some next level Dazzle play where it was next level support play where he get it? No. Are we gonna see a double courier? Or is that a mistake? He's holding on to it. It's really weird. I've never seen double courier be used in like a strategy. Okay. Dude, look at this Ana just walking up. Oh, is that an MKB? Finally. Okay, so Enchantress doing damage. Who's the next Aghanim's going to? Definitely Warlock. I don't think there's a case to be made for Legion Commander Ags. Actually, there might be a case to be made for Legion Commander Ags. What does Legion Commander Ags even do? I think it makes it so that Legion Commander doesn't take damage from any other source other than the target he duels. Which, I mean, if that protects the opponent as well, if it goes the same both ways, then maybe it's not the best item. Okay, Troll Warlord, where did your HP go? Yo, but the thing is, like, VP has really good high ground defense. That's the thing. How does OG actually push into this? They can basically just farm the whole map while Virtuous Pro sits high ground and just kills creep wave after creep wave and keep doing this Blink Dagger Hurricane Pike poke, which is actually really good, surprisingly. Is he using this double courier? Is there actually a double courier right now? There is. What is this courier doing? Is it gonna like try to grab a gem or something? What the? So weird. Such a weird play. This courier is actually just giving flying vision. That's a dead alchemist. Maybe not. Dude, Therablade. Yo, counter initiation. Ana just running at heroes. Gonna get dueled by the. Wow, dude, immediately gets dueled. He's gonna get blown up, but that's the Aegis. Timbersaw living through this, but Legion Commander definitely not. He's gonna be doing as much damage with his ultimate as possible. Legion Commander also doesn't have buyback, so he's not gonna be able to survive through this. Wow, Cheese preemptively used by the Centaur Warrunner. Didn't realize that he actually had Dazzle Shallow Grave to help him through it, help him through the damage. But it looks like No Tail is completely out of mana, so I don't exactly think that they can continue with this fight. His mana regeneration isn't really that enough. Actually, that being said, 37 mana regen a second is pretty significant. And Ana literally just running up and raxing them. Just a little bit of a little bit of a positioning mistake leads into them losing their barracks. That's huge. That's enormous. Is that a BKB? No, what is he building? Mithril Hammer. Oh, Satanic. Okay. See, I feel like this is one of the moments where you say, okay, I think I want to re-itemize as Alchemist with Manta Style and Radiance and start to try to take map control that way. But it's like you're not Naga Siren. Those Manta illusions eventually run out, and you can't really send them everywhere you want them to, and I think it's probably too late for that. Cool. So where did that courier end up going? They just have 2 couriers. So interesting. What an interesting little like play that Dazzle just made. It's got 4 staff now. Maybe Midas was a good. Maybe Midas was a good item. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't wrong. Aghanim's on Centaur. That's big. More adds more to the team fight of OG, which is already staggering. Yo, doing damage to the already making them use the shrine actually. Yo, Virtuous Pro, I was complimenting them on their high ground defense, but it feels like they're a little bit out of position every time, just by a little bit. And OG, the professional team and the amazing players they are, is punishing quite accordingly. It's pretty great to see that. I can reply to people pretty easily, actually. I can focus on the game, and like since the game kind of comes naturally to me, I can switch between answering the chat and spectating pretty effectively. So it's pretty good. You think Alchemist messed up? He went a fighting build, and a fighting build on Alchemist isn't the best. He didn't go like full attack speed build, so he doesn't have... Ooh, that looks like a dead Alchemist. I could be wrong. They don't have a Force Staff on Warlock. I feel like Force Staff on Warlock could be really good, but they still have like... Okay, never mind. They have a Force Staff on OD as well as Enchantress, so maybe Warlock does need to go other items. I love how... Oops. I love how much he ran away for that, that Unstable Concoction. Dude! H-Box resting both Ices? That's epic. I want to watch DreamHack after this. Satanic on Alk? It's not that bad. It's just that this Troll Warlord has higher net worth than the Alchemist, and now this Timbersaw does as well, so... Like, bringing this back and taking it slow and playing it to their advantages... Dude, OG's gonna win this. I'm feeling it. I'm actually just feeling it. Oh, that's crazy. This Enchantress is not carrying at all. It's not doing what he needs to do. And this Alchemist, like, you know what he's going to do? He's going to buy a Moon Shard for the Enchantress, because the Enchantress can't carry his weight. He's not getting kills. He has 1,800 net worth, and 4K net worth of that was given to him by his carry, so... The only other okay, I've tried to play 2 other MOBAs, League of Legends, and what's the other one? I forget what the other one was. Oh god, Troll Warlord, what are you doing? Gets taunted up pretty quickly, and it looks like he's probably gonna get this kill. No, he doesn't get the bonus magic damage, but the Centaur Warrunner is probably gonna go down to the right clicks of the Alchemist, unless the most clutch Fly... Oh wow, Fly has been so good on a shallow graze, actually just gonna be able to take out the Alchemist and the Enchantress as well. Warlock getting his ultimate off, but doesn't have what he needs. Jerax, don't go down to this, man. You can do this. You can get your invis. You can stun up this OD. Oh, dude, he actually doesn't get it. Oh, but he gets his double gem. He gets his Yules. Oh, wow. Okay, how does he live this? Does he have buyback? He does. Okay, he has buyback. That's fine. He's going to use it. But how do they defend this? They have Troll Warlord with Aegis. Who's got the cheese? Is it like Dazzlers? Yeah, Dazzle's got the cheese. Yo, Timbersaw just building mad Dagons. But how is he going to get back? Okay, they're just going to let this buyback sort of like run its course. Wow, this is huge. Okay, the winner of this game wins $1 million. It's 1 point. Is it 1.6? 1.6 million dollars. The team that wins this game wins 1.6 million dollars. That's what's going on. That is what the hell is going on. Oh man. Woohoo! Blade mail. What am I looking at? What is this? Arcane Orb. Whoa, that's a long time for the Arcane Orb in steel. Spell amp plus 8% spell amp. That's not actually that good. 3 mil is the prize pool, so second place team would get like 600k. Whoa, so second place gets 600k. You win this game, you're getting $1 million extra dollars. You're literally getting $1 million. There's $1 million on the line here. That's so insane. This is so hype. This is so hype, dude. Oh my god, literally the winner of this team. Okay, all right. Recompose myself. I was fanboying a little bit there for a moment because Dota's the best game ever, but bring it back. Here we are. We've got Anna with his MKB that he's literally just got so much money just buying MKB because of the tiny bit of mischance that they have on Virtuous Pro with the one solar. They don't even have mischance. Why is he getting MKB? What? Why is he getting MKB? It's got to be dataless. He's not getting MKB. They don't have evasion. They actually have no evasion. There's no reason to get MKB. If there's any mistake that they make, it's that. But it still gives you damage in mini bash, so maybe it's not like game losing. But yeah, dude, this is what happens when you pick Trinket. The hero's amazing. So good. Ultimate Orb, definitely building that into a scythe. I like it. I like it. Yeah, you should sell it, Orb. Or Lincoln Sphere. Pretty good. They're just going mass Lincoln Spheres to stop the duel from Legion Commander. And that's like pretty much it. The 5-second BKB on OD is not enough. The right clicks from Troll Warlord are actually just going to straight up just go through it. So, look, he has an MKB. I don't know why he has an MKB. I feel like if that was a dataless, the damage output would be way higher. I feel like that's a better item in this case. That's fine though, you know, like the game's coming to an end. There's like one more team fight that Virtuous Pro has, and he actually just almost killed the Enchantress immediately. Troll Warlord doing his best to man fight. He actually gets an early shallow grave, but it's better to be an early shallow grave than no shallow grave. No Tail running around in this team fight doing as much damage as possible. I think it looked like he just cheesed to get a whole bunch of mana back. Gonna be able to take out the Alchemist with no buyback. He's actually super low on HP right now, but he gets a clutch Ethereal Blade so that he doesn't take the full damage from the Enchantress ultimate as well as the OD, and the OD is going to go down as well. We might just see a buyback from the Timber Saw so that they can go and finish off this range tracks, and that's going to be the game. Yeah, it looks exactly like what they're doing. As well as the Troll Warlord, and they're just getting Boots of Travel, and they're going to run in, get Mega Creeps, because they know that they don't have buybacks. And this can be the end of the game. This could be $1 million we're looking at right now that they're just running up and killing. That's amazing. Oh, man. Okay. All right. All right, Anna, I see you. Yo, Boots of Travel 2, let's go. Literally just kills the Warlock. Does he? Almost. Almost. Because he doesn't have Blink Dagger, so he can't really catch up with them without the trees. But yo, that's Mega Creeps. And this is it. That's it, man. GG, well played. We're about to see it. That's incredible. I feel like the Enchantress pick was one of the biggest mistakes they could have made. I think Timbersaw paused the game by accident because he's like smacking his keyboard. He's like, yes, we won. I actually want to see what it looks like with the winners. Yeah. Look at this. Look, they're cheering. Oh, it's so hype. Yo, I can see it in client. Oh, it's amazing. Look at this. They're so happy. They just won $1 million. That was like the best comeback ever. That actually was so incredible. They were losing that game. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't bad that they were losing the game, but it was pretty bad. And then they just brought it right back with a sick team fight. And they did it. That's incredible. That's inspiring. How did they do that? So beast. They're such beasts. Oh, man. Yo. Kiev Major. OG, let's go. Oh, let's go, OG. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the little horse housing they've got. Let's go, OG. Hype. Yo, that's so sick. I'm so glad they won. Wow. Virtuous Pro. They took it like all the way to game 5. That's so commendable. Holy crap. Dude, the problem was the Enchantress. It didn't do what they wanted to do. What could that Enchantress have been that fulfilled like the same purpose of being like right click damage? I can't think about that right now. Honestly, I'm just relishing the victory from this sweet victory that OG got. Oh man, that's epic. It's actually so cool. Wow. Early game Enchantress was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. I feel like I've seen higher impact Enchantress and Chens with their creeps in some games. Because Enchantress ganks, they really need to result in kills. Otherwise, you're losing a lot of time from farming. So, that's like pretty legit, you know? Can't believe we watched this, enjoyed it together, and were able to experience the full Kiev Major experience together. And it was pretty incredible, honestly. Thanks for watching, everybody. Feeling like I should end the stream, go eat, you know, take a break a little bit. And yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Look at the little trophy they got. It's not the Aegis. Yo, they want the Aegis. Look at S4. He's like, oh, where's my Aegis? I want the Aegis of Immortality. That comes with winning TI. Cool. Alright, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. And we'll see you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace.